Hey YouTubers, good morning, Rob Moffat. Welcome to I think the longest running continuous weekly variety channel on YouTube, Rob's Homemade Life. Today we're going to be doing something, 9 different ways to open jars. You know, as I've gotten older, I found it more difficult to open jars. I think they changed the way they manufacture them. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, first of all, if you're having trouble, number one, you're usually in the kitchen. Your hands are wet or greasy, whatever, so are the lids. Make sure you clean dry, obviously, number one. Make sure, because you're going to beat yourself up because you can't open something up and your hands are wet or greasy. Of course you can't open it. Number two, change the angle when you're trying to open. Sometimes if you just change the angle and put it on its side, you can open up a lot easier. Number 3, I've always had good luck with just pounding it upside down, hitting it. Now, you can break it, but in my whole life, I've never broken a jar by doing that, and surprisingly, that loosens them up more often than not. The next one is, if you have a friend that's stronger than you in the house, ask them to open it. You'd be surprised the amount of satisfaction another person gets from opening a jar that you cannot open. It's like you just gave them a $20 bill. Another thing I just whack the edge with a butter knife. Now, you can break the jar that way, but I've never done it either. And that's also a way you can just get the jar to budge. Also, I've never done it, but some people would run hot water over the edge, or even immerse it into something like hot water in a pot or something. I've never done that, but obviously it would make the lid expand. The most foolproof, obvious way that it will never fail is if you can all of the lids always have like a little tab at different places that actually go into the ridges that make the lid tight. If you can go in with a fork, or even better, like a little ice pick, and just pry right underneath the tab and pull it up, when you do, you'll see bubbles come, and then you release the pressure, and then you can pop it up. Another way is, if you're not going to be using the jar, you can just poke a hole in the top, very small hole. If you have to reuse this later on, you can put tape over the hole. Now, they also make tools that you can purchase. I'll leave links to some of them that they sell on Amazon and so on, that you can install in your kitchen to help you open. But obviously, if you can just pry that tab with an ice pick or sometimes a fork, and you'll see bubbles come, and it always comes open. And like if not, use the ice pick, put a little hole, and it'll obviously release the pressure, and you can open up simply. No fuss, no muss, nothing to buy. So those are 9 different ways you can open up a jar that for some reason they've started to manufacture in a different way, and you can no longer open. All right. Hope you enjoy this video. I put out new stuff every single week on all sorts of different topics, and have done so for the last 17 years. Please check out my other videos and my other playlists, and some of the cool people I feature on my channel. No relation to me, they would not anyway, down the bottom. All right, guys, take care. See you out there.